Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. So these are my teams for this week's guild defense. We've got the kind of Ependel carry team. So this is one that you obviously need Ependel for. I think you can do it without limit break, anything. You could do it with LB0 if you wanted to, but it definitely helps to have more. I went for LB2, you can go more or less, blah blah blah. And there are other teams you could do, for example a Fae team, and Fae's pretty effective here that you could use instead of this if you don't have Ependel. This is just a standard striker team. It doesn't particularly matter who's on it, but Tyrion's really good against this boss. My Claire can just clear him anyway, so it's fine. And this will be a Bunny Girl Charlotte team, and Charlotte is just so good that she just beats this on her own pretty much. So we'll start with this one because it's kind of, there's no chance I'm going to lose this unless I lose it and I look stupid, but Charlotte just completely batters the boss basically if you have a decent Charlotte at all. Mine's got a pretty good power stat. So there is one important thing to note with this team, and that is you can lose this buff on Charlotte really quickly and keep it on other characters. So for example, it would stay on Belle long enough for her to have a higher attack than Charlotte. So what I'm just going to do is just hit without using the secondary hit. And then you can use this here just to get it up, get the kind of Nova early, which I will do. Whether it kills or not doesn't particularly matter. It'd be nice for Lynn to get a stack, but it's not huge because Charlotte will kind of be doing everything here anyway. And obviously I used Belle's secondary first to give her more speed going into this. Obviously this guy's got effect immunity, but his effect stuff's going to go away after the fight anyway. And yeah, just do your standard hits. If your Charlotte's a bit weaker, you can save the Nova Burst to heal up Charlotte in the 1v1. I'm going to shield her now. So she's going to lose her buffs when she goes into the 1v1. But the shield's still going to save a little bit. So then we can use Lynn's combo. You obviously want to use your secondary first before your ultimate. So he'll pick Charlotte now. And then I don't even need to use my Nova Burst yet. I could have done, but I mean, it does nothing in this situation. So realistically, this guy does not actually do that much damage, as you can see. And I'll use my Nova Burst next turn to heal up. And it should break him too. So he'll target your highest attack character, right? If I didn't explain that well enough before. There we go, he breaks, takes a load of damage, and now he's basically cooked already. So you can save the break to do it after he accelerates. Oh, actually it might work perfectly here, where he'll start moving and then Charlotte will break him just before he's about to move, which is really nice. I'll use Lynn's burst here for the extra speed. Yeah, okay. He or she or whatever. They start moving, I can break them down, which is really nice. That's like the perfect situation you want, but it's not absolutely necessary. I'll use this here as well. Honestly, you can just do this now, just for the extra damage. None of your units are going to die. I mean, again, you might have to do slight variations depending on your comp and your level and everything and gear, but as you can see, this is pretty trivial. I could save the ultimate if I wanted to, but for healing in the fight that's about to happen, but it's not really a big deal. Again, he's not really doing much damage. And then I'll kill the shield next turn. Do it for the heals, but it doesn't really matter at this point. And now he's dead. Cool. So yeah, that team's really easy. You don't even need a tank, to be honest. So I'll confirm that. Next, we'll do the striker team, which is pretty easy too, at least for me. So I've got Tyria as my leader, but he's actually going to target Claire. And unless I got really lucky last time, this should be pretty easy, even with Claire being the target. The only situation I'd restart here is if I think I'd rather clear them quickly than get any stacks. I'm using the special there because I'm not going to be specialing against the boss anyway. Obviously, he's the only enemy, so we're going to get 3 stacks here. Oh shit, wait, is she holding... Did I take items off her to try and clear something? Okay, for the sake of me not having to re-record this, I'm just going to quickly check. Potentially... Oh no, okay. That damage was just kind of bad. Oh no, okay, she's fine. I mean, I should really be dinging these, but anyway, they cleared last time. Sorry about that. You can just skip forward. I don't fucking know. Oh. Apologies. You can skip forward like 30 seconds. I'm going to do the same thing. Probably should have checked the gear before I recorded this, but yeah. Oh wait, no, yeah, I went for the fall. I mean, whatever. It's one turn. It won't make a difference. I've got the damage. And it might mean that Heidi gets her extra turn a bit quicker. It's not going to be a huge deal regardless. I'm happy to just ult him, to be honest. It's fine. Her, I actually don't know. I mean, it's a robot. Just play as you would standard. I think it's best to use Hades' ult here, to be honest. Again, I'm not worried about her dying, really. Yeah, consider bursting with Roberta, but... no, we're going to use a burst on Claire's ultimate when it comes up as well. Yeah, I'll just burst here. That's fine. And again, like, the damage isn't really that substantial. And she shreds through it pretty quickly. Should be the next action. We'll clear it. And if... I think the ult will clear. Even if it doesn't, like, whatever, then I'll just clear with the basic plus... And we'll use the Nova here just to get extra speed on Claire. That's fine, she's not going to die. And now we're going to shred him. And we should be able to cheese again, actually, here. Because he's going to start acting. And then I can burst him down again. So this is a nice cheese you can do. And I'll burst now. I think this did happen last time, and then basically dead. Yeah, pretty annoying. She'll die maybe, and then oh yeah, that did happen last time as well. But yeah, even if she dies here, it's not a big deal because they'll just clear him after. Oh, and there we go. We all good. And yeah, even what's her name? Tyria will be better for this than Claire is, as the main, as whoever you have with the highest attack. It's his target. Right, and now for the final team. This is the one that's most annoying for me to do. This has to be a re-recording because I had my gear wrong. Honestly, you can just fucking get rid of them quickly because you don't want to waste turns doing 2 instead of anything else. In 3, I mean. You can save Rosario ult to defense down him after his break. We can just do this. Just for the extra. So you can obviously, if you want, save all of this for when they are they get out their shield, but it's fine because we're just gonna get it back up after 1 basic due to the caster bonus. Fine. And we want to use our burst here for the extra damage on her secondary. Also push their action back with the ult. Cool, and then we burst again. Again, your up and down might not always have the, what do you call it, to get her extra turns off. Whatever it's called, you know, the red thingy, not leap, whatever it is for. It's a bit of an annoying break situation, right? Because it does nothing here really breaking, but should be fine anyway. I'm going to use that just as she goes into thingy to break the shield quicker. Do this. We'll burst her secondary. Same cycle as last time, basically. I don't know if there's really much for me to commentate over this. Just kill him as quickly as you can, really. Yeah, we want a burst to break here. I mean, it doesn't really matter who I use it on. I'm gonna burst here, but it's not a huge deal. Oh, actually, yeah, I could have used the burst on Charlotte's ult, but for the extra damage, but not a huge deal here. It is over. But as I've said, in this one it gets very close. Like, this team, like, I can only just clear it. That's why I'm not running a tank. I'm running Charlotte instead. So yeah, that's all 3 teams done. Max score. Hopefully that's not too tricky. You know, you don't have to max score it, but those teams kind of run it reasonably well. You can even auto and do all right. But yeah, please ask me or anyone else on the server if you have any questions.